Hello everyone, this is Ninja Taco here from Thirsty Television with some League of Legends Ranked 5 gameplay. Alright, my team would be Sexy Balls NA. This is my first ever ranked game. I hit 30 really recently. This is one of my first games with Kha'zix. I played my first game on my friend Shadow Reaper's account, and I got a pentakill with Kha'zix, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to buy him. I main jungle. Alright, try it out. And needless to say, I think this game turned out pretty well for me. So we were all on our Skype call. These are all guys from my school, so we had a pretty good teamwork and synergy. And alright, I'm gonna fast forward to 2:30 or so. Alright, so here we are. Buff spawn. No one wanted to go for the early invade. I just got a leash from bot lane for blue buff, and Rengar took red. So top lane we have a Shyvana Trundle, and yeah, my friend playing Shyvana was going to play really passive, and he was not expecting to do well at all. He's just like, all right, this Trundle's going to kick my ass. I'm just going to sit back, and kind of sucked because we wanted him to pick Renekton. I don't know why he picked Shyvana. So like, he had no CC, I had no CC. I'm like, well, top lane ganks are going to be a problem. So I progress. I go on purple side. I go blue buff, wolves, and then straight to red. You know, you want to get those double buffs early on, while everyone else is just laning. And Rengar went to wraiths after red and is moving his way up to wolves, I think, or maybe he's going to go straight to blue. Oh, he's doing wolves, so he's doing 2 camps. So by the time he gets his blue, I'll already be on my way to gank top. So I take red, pop a couple potions, so I won't get destroyed when I try ganking. I'm moving to gank. I'm like, yo, Kevin, you want me to gank top? And he's just like, hold on, because as you can see, we had seen that there's a ward in the bush right there. So I come in, trying to gank Trundle. He hides in the bush, so we're just trying to do as much damage as we can. Neither of us have CC. We're not expecting much. Get a W, a Q. He drops his Pillar Vice. All in all, nothing huge. Just drop his health a third. Let my friend farm because he was a level down. So I go back, try to hit up some golems, get some more farm. Orianna's getting pushed pretty hard mid. Bot lane is just so here's top. Bot lane is just, I don't know, just farming it up, focusing on CS. My friend goes in, flashes out. My Jake goes in on Graves for the kill on Misfortune, but she manages to survive. Leona's also really low on health. So they're just playing it up. Orianna and Cat trying to farm against each other. Orianna's a little bit behind on the CS, but she's getting harassed quite a bit by this Cat. Top lane, like I said, my friend's playing passive. Just trying to get some farm, not get killed, not give up first blood. Bot lane, oh, here they're going at it top. Going at it. So they're both pretty low health. I went in for the cat gank. She runs around to the other side. I'm like, yo, alright. So she flashes, but I had to run the other way because I'd pressed across. It took me too long to flash, so she escapes. Both her and I burn my flash. And Graves goes for the kill here, but Misfortune comes back. Tries to retaliate. Top lane is going ham. Basically, they're just using all their abilities to farm. Trundle's pretty low on mana. That's the nice thing about Shyvana, is that she just has a cooldown ability, so she doesn't have to worry about mana or energy. Both Leona's pretty low on health, and Sona's low on mana. So they just keep farming. Misfortune has 25, while Graves has 30. Shyvana's poking down Trundle. So mid lane, Orianna recalled. I just keep farming. I haven't backed yet. Oh, I'm backing right now. I'm going for I think I pick up a Spirit Stone. Let's see how much gold I have. I have 930, so I'm gonna go pick up probably a Spirit Stone, yeah, and a Lawn Sword, and then a few pots, and maybe a ward. Do I have enough for a ward? I don't know. Alright, so Shyvana's going ham. Leona misses her E, I believe. I don't know. I haven't played Leona. I don't know which ability that is. That's like her. She throws out her sword and stuns. Trundle's getting pushed to his lane. So I'm like, alright, I can't gank top. Bot, they're kind of pushed as well. Can't gank there. I should probably gank mid after I get some farm here. Orianna's getting harassed, but does manage to poke back. Friend is online. So anyways, yeah, I'm working my way down to Wraith, saying, hold on just a second. Oh, Orianna gets jumped on, so I'm like, alright, I'm on my way, don't worry. Trundle hits 6, a little bit later than Shyvana, but she hasn't used her dragon yet, so I mean, nothing big. Let's see what we got here. There's no hotkeys to go between people. Alright. So all in all, a lot of farming. I go to try to gank right here. Little I didn't know there's a ward. My friend told me, no, there's no ward. You can just go for a gank there. I'm like, alright, there's a ward. I'm out. Bot lane is now getting pressed back for us. But they're like, let's go on the Sona. So they're going in, they're going in, they're going in. Graves gets exhausted. Boom, he gets ignited. Misfortune's going ham on him. Leona's getting hurt, but Bush saves her. And there we go. I grab blue for Orianna. He's like, dude, I really need this blue. So I'm like, alright. Let him take blue. And let's rewind a bit. So they go together on Misfortune because it's just her. And then they start backing off because she barriered, and she manages to survive the ignite. Leona kind of wants to go after her, but can't quite catch up due to Misfortune's passive. Has to back out. Orianna still pressed against turret. This was shortly after she got her blue. So I'm farming wolves. Things are looking bad here. Top lane, bot lane pushed back, mid lane as well. I'm just farming up, trying to make my impact. Rengar, instead of going for a Spirit Stone, goes for a Vampiric for some life steal, which is an interesting choice. Normally I see junglers go Spirit Stone, but I don't claim to be some jungler expert. I'm pretty new to League. This was my first ever ranked game, so I'm grabbing Wraiths here. Yeah, I haven't even played solo queue yet. So Shyvana and Trundle are going at it, trying to trade some hits. Looks like Orianna's not doing too well. Bot lane, Leona's trying to get back to help. So I'm grabbing red buff. You know, red buff's always good, especially before I have my ulti, which I have my ulti now, but where Kha'Zix's Q slows down the enemy, but red buff also slows them down, which is always nice. When they have a passive like Misfortunes, where it can help her run away from ganks and stuff. So I'm grabbing golems for just a little bit extra farm, because every bit of gold can make the difference. If you get the item and you get the power spike, that can make a huge difference in a one-on-one or a team fight. So yeah, I always go for that farm. So I pick up second longsword, and I don't have enough to complete my Spirit of the Elder Lizard, so I grab boots and some health pots. And things are looking a little bit better. We're pushing bot, mid and top are holding their own. But we're still down 1 kill to none, and we're down 600 gold due to the first blood. But Trundle thinks he can out-trade a Shyvana. She uses her dragon and ignites, and down he goes. But Cat comes in, ignites Orianna. So, and she has no health pots left. She goes down, or he goes down. It's a guy playing her, but so I was going to come in and gank and help, but no. I decided I'm just going to grab a bit of farm here. I do not want to fuck with a fed cat. Well, she's not really fed. She just want to know, but I just don't want to fuck with her right now. So bot lane, they're going in, they're going in. They get the first kill of bot lane. So we're even up 2-2. Down 300 gold still though. I get a bit of farm mid, but Orianna's like, dude, back off. Don't fuck with Cat. Even though I did damage her quite a bit. Leona's trying to go for the surprise stun, but not sure where Sona is. I'm still farming Orianna and Shyvana heading to lane, so is Cat and Trundle. Pretty uneventful period right here. Leona's questioning, should I go in? Should I go in? Should I go in? Not quite sure why she doesn't. I could probably deal at least some heavy damage onto her, but I don't know. They decided they just wanted to farm for a bit. Oops, my bad. So blue points out the ward there. Orianna and Cat trading throughout the whole game here, keeping Orianna from exceeding Cat too much in CS. It's already 69-64. I come bot lane to help because we have vision on Rengar. Orianna's like, dude, I need help. Like, get over here. And then bot lane's like, wait a second, you were supposed to help us. What the fuck's going on? So they see Rengar there, but beautiful stun coming in. Manages to kill him. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Not too bad. We push back Cat mid. Don't quite finish her, but not even close actually. She has quite a bit of health, but put some pressure on her to get her back off Orianna for a bit. Shiv and Trundle still farming top lane. Not too exciting so far. Still in the early mid game phase. Nothing too interesting. Let's see here. We are down 100 gold, so we've actually closed the gap. It was at like 600 gold earlier, but now we've gotten down to 100, so we're still in this. Let's see it individually. Misfortune does have an extra 100 gold over Graves. What about top lane? 3,000 to a little over 3,000, so they're pretty even though Shyvana did get the kill because she's 9 down in CS, and 15 CS is approximately a kill, so don't overlook CS. It can actually make a huge difference. So I come in for the gank. Boom. Alt Q again. Boom. I flash thinking that Kevin was going to let me get the kill because if Kha'zix gets fed, it's GG. And I'm like, Shyvana already has 1 kill. I thought he was going to let me get the kill. It was a miscommunication though. He took the kill. I was fine with it. It was my first assist. So it was 4-3. We had taken the lead in kills and in gold. Starting to feel a little bit better on this one. I come to help him take the turret. We see Rengar. I'm low on mana. I'm like, I'll just fire a W before I recall. And Shyvana decides to back off as well. So Ori and Cat trying to farm. Orianna is now 12 ahead. It's only going to get worse. Orianna's a pretty good at farming. So bot lane using the Rego's Lantern for some shared gold. Which has really helped that Leon is 19 CS compared to 3 Sona because of the ability to do that. So Rengar thinks he can take out Shyvana. Shyvana's 2-0, way too powerful with a Bilgewater Cutlass. He feeds her even more. She's now 3-0. Boom, can recall. Probably grab Bork soon. Let me look. Yeah, she now has enough for Bork if she wants. So bot lane, they decide to go ham, but push him to turret. Can't quite finish him off. They're trading top lane, trading top lane, trading top lane. Shyvana retreats due to the Trundle stealing her armor and health. Waits for his ulti to die down. So Orianna's like, yo, help me with blue. Help me with blue. I'm like, alright, I'm on my way. The Cat comes down. Tries to get a gank. Beautiful stun there. Wonderful stun, actually. I'm like, I'm sorry, Ori. I need to go help bot lane. There's 3 enemies down there. I'm sorry. So she's like, alright, I'll help. Let's go gank. While top lane's just doing their thing, you know, dropping pillars of ices and just going for it. So they go on. Misfortune barely freaking survives. I come in, jump, boom. I come in, jump again. She goes in, so I ulti, even though turret can see me. I ulti again, get help from Orianna. Get another E reset, jump out. The ball of Orianna actually probably kept me alive there. Otherwise it would have been insanely close. So Cat's coming down. I'm like, alright, I'll recall. We're contemplating. They're like, alright, let's go for turret. I'm like, Dragon's right here. One of you guys can probably help me take Dragon. Considering that Rengar's top lane. The rest of you take turret. They're like, alright, let's go. Then we see Cat come. We're like, alright. So Shyvana's, they try to gank her here. She Dragons away, manages to survive, I believe. Yes. Cat, we kind of poke and we back off because Cat has full health. We're all weakened. We just low on mana. So I'm like, we could go for Dragon, but let's just quick grab blue for Orianna, then recall. And seems like Shyvana does survive being gigged. No, she is killed here. Flashes away. So 3-1, still doing really good. We are still up over 2,000 in gold and 1 in turrets. I mean, that's pretty good. Turret will take some damage here though. So I place a ward down on the dragon just to make sure the enemy doesn't take it. while we all get back from base. I'm farming it up a bit, saying, yo, there's 3 people mid. I need to wait for Orianna to come, because I cannot 1v3 these guys. Especially when I'm only 2-0-1. Well, 2-0-1 is good, but not 1v3 potential. Top lane recalls. My ward picks up. The enemy's going for dragon. And we're like, alright, let's contest. We need to contest first dragon in the game. Otherwise, they could come back, because they are 2 turrets ahead. I mean, they're ahead by 1 turret, so 2-1 they're ahead in turrets, even though we are ahead in kills. Cat starts to back off, thinking that they're not going for dragons, so we're like, alright, we'll go for it. So we go in, and early smite by me, just kind of trolling my team, because it's my first ranked. I'm like, herp derp, I pretended not to know how to smite. But they got really mad, so I'm like, alright, fine, I'll actually properly smite. I know what I'm doing. So Leona's like, oh, let's go in. And not quite sure why she wanted to, but she backs off. I come in to help her out though. So we see Trundle, we go in, boom, boom, boom. Cat ulti does a ton of damage, but we finish her. I go in for the jump on Cat. I didn't see Misfortune, and still under there, I end up getting shut down right after I got my killing streak. But they do manage to poke Misfortune away, and Graves finally comes to help out. So Leona goes in for the stun. Not quite sure why she was doing that, so she gets killed. So Shyvana finally comes. They do manage to take out Rengar. Shyvana's tanky as hell by now. Got her Bork and getting some magic resistant armor. So they try to take out Cat. They do take out Cat, and he manages to take out Misfortune as well. Due to him being so tanky and coming in late to the fight, he still had all that health. Gets a little ball from Orianna. He survives and is now 5-1-2. Yeah. Shyvana is fed. He thought it was going to be 1-5-2 at this point, so he was pretty happy. I'm going for red buff, saying, you know what, I died, but it's all good. I'm still 3-1-1. All is going well. Orianna's like, yo, give me blue. Just having a little trouble getting around and taking blue, but finally gets blue. Fully clears it so that she can take it another time. Planning to keep stealing enemy blue. I'm farming. I start with Elder Lizard, and then I go Brutalizer and Boots. I prioritize Brutalizer, but I normally don't have the money for it, so I generally grab tier 1 Boots first, and then I grab Brutalizer, and then after that I grab Boots of Mobility, and I start building towards Black Cleaver. So top lane, Orianna just gets destroyed by that Cat ulti. I mean, she just took the full brunt force of it, so Shyvana's backing away. Saying, you know what, just happy to be alive at 5-1-2. I'm farming. I saw Rengar top by that ward, so I'm like, you know what, let's just counter jungle him. I left one of his let's see here, where'd it go? Could have swore I had just left, yeah, there it is. I had left just one Wraith. I mean, deny him XP and gold. He'll be probably pretty pissed when he finds that one out. Cat checks for wars and decides to recall. Trundles waits to push turret for his other minions to push turret. Checks golems. Bot lane tries to take the turret. Misfortune forces him to back off. I'm farming. Rengar's coming bot for a gank. Things are not looking well for bot lane at this point. Looks like they're about to get ganked. We are up 3-2 in turrets though. Up in kills and up in gold. So overall feeling pretty good, even though our ADC is 325. So I mean he's still doing pretty decent. Rengar comes in. We're just backing off. He tries to jump on Graves, can't do much. So so Cat just comes in. She's just destroying people at this point. I jump in like, yo, where's Rengar? See, alright, everyone's backing off. They have 3 people there. I need to use my flash on my second ulti. Don't get that kill on a Rengar. Kind of pisses me off. And I'm like, alright. Graves recalled. 4 enemies bot. I see Trundle's top, so I know there's only going to be 4, but still. 1 for 4, I cannot hold this turret here. I'm trying to show my presence, trying to throw W's at them, but there's really nothing I can do, so my team just tells me back off. I'm down with that. Shyvana knows that she can take this Trundle, but he pops his ulti, and pretty stupidly, he pops his ulti and doesn't even engage. So, Orianna and I are trying to bait out this Rengar right now. We see the enemies, they're about to go in. So Leona goes in, Rengar's right there, I jump on him, boom. Trying to catch up to him with to land my Q, try to land my Q. I land my Q, so I'm like, alright, I got 1 kill. Alright, Orianna gets a kill on Sona. I know Misfortune's pretty much gone. So we got Cat right here. I'm like, oh, try to cut her off, try to cut her off. Oh, wait, we have Shyvana. Alright, Shyvana totally misses her dragon, so I have to E over. But she does get killed anyways. So I come back, give Orianna blue. Even though she was like, oh, turret, wait a second, blue's up. So I give Orianna blue. And Miss Turret's asking for help mid. She sees Shyvana there. No, she cannot hold it against a 6-1-2 Shyvana. Freaking Bork, giant spell, Mercury's treads, the works. So I didn't even notice that there's a blue ward there, but it doesn't really matter. I continue farming. How much gold do I have right now? Yeah, I have a couple thousand, so I think I'm back soon. Orianna and Shyvana back off. Bot lane's trying to just push out again. Down a bit in CS. But look at that. Orianna 152 CS to Katarina 123. Even though Katarina has more kills, it's 8,000 to 7,000 gold. That's pretty good. So blue team's looking for a team fight. Considering that Dragon's about to be up in about 35 seconds. They're laying wards and pushing mid. Trying to force us away from Dragon. We only have one ward on Dragon. No, we have about two. We're placing our wards around. They're placing theirs. They're pushing mid. We thought they were just trying to fake push mid to like get to bait us off a Dragon, and then we see them and we're like, oh shit, they actually are going mid. So we come in. Turrets are even right now. We can't afford to give one up. They back off though, surprisingly. So we're like, let's Dragon. Let's go for it. So they're trying to get some farm here. Their wards spot us going for Dragon, but we're like, yo, let's team fight. Leona's just kind of running around taunting. I'm like, ha, look at me, come at me, bro. So the enemy's trying to hide in the bush to surprise us, but we kind of see them. We're like, yeah, they think they're sneaky. And the next 20 seconds is a lot of just fucking around. Orianna lands some poke on Sona. I'm just like running around because I do not want to be focused and melted. And I'm just running around like I don't want to be deleted. I'm just waiting for a hard engage so I can jump in, delete their ADC or their Katarina. So our team's like, yo, if they're not going to do anything, let's just start Dragon. Let's zone them with Leona and Shyvana and try to take Dragon with the other three. So, and they're going in. I managed to Q smite the Dragon. So, Leona dies. I die. I was focused. Basically, the cat ulti just destroyed us. Graves dies. Sona manages to totally juke out our guy. He does manage to kill her, but he dies too. So Leona's the only one that survives, and we only got one kill. They're all low on health except for Cat and Trundle. Not a good fight for us. They've almost caught up in kills. So it's 16-14, but we're even on turrets. But in gold, we are up a ton due to I've gotten both dragons by now. Compared to Rengar, I have an extra 1,000 gold. So I have a Black Cleaver now and a Vampiric Scepter, and I just grabbed a Rejuvenation Bead and a health pot, considering that's all I had left. Building towards a Ravenous Hydra for the lifesteal. They're checking around, looking at... Trying to take top turret. I don't know why they don't take my red. I'd assumed they had taken it, but they left it behind, which is nice. So Orianna, Leona punished Trundle for being too greedy when the rest of his team had backed. Orianna's just feeding the farm even higher. She's 36 higher than Katarina by now. I grabbed some more farm. I grabbed red buff. Feeling pretty good. 4-2-1. Not doing incredible, but hey, I mean, not bad for my first ranked game. Misfortune's life stealing some wolves, and R3 start to push mid, and they're yelling at Shyvana and I to push. I'm into group with them. I'm like, once I finish wolves, and Shyvana's like, once I finish this wave, and then we come down. Actually, no, I go for white, so I don't think they were calling for it then. We ward, see that their whole team's grouped mid except for Trundle, so Shyvana and I are coming over like, yo, this next fight is crucial. We got beat the last fight. We need to win this. If we don't win this, this could turn bad. So we got Rengar basically getting his shit tossed. I lower red buff for Graves to steal, and he almost gets deleted right away. Sona ult comes in. I manage to flash away, think I'm about to survive, try to Q Rengar, but he takes me out. He goes down. It looks like we're getting chased away. So we got Orianna, Graves, and Shyvana who've survived. So it's 2 for 1 so far. And Trundle tries to get some speed to come up. Our ADC's like, dude, Dragon. He's like, just Dragon, sacrifice yourself for me. Shyvana Randuin's to slow the people, but does Dragon. She's like, fine, you jerk. But she does manage to take the cat, but gets killed herself. Graves still gets killed even though he wanted Shyvana to do the Dragon for him to live. Trundle manages to get killed. Orianna gets killed, so we get aced. We take down 2 or 3. All in all, not the best fight. We're down 1 kill. I mean, we're up only 1 kill. We're down a turret. We still are up in gold thanks to Dragon plays. Feeling pretty good about that as a jungler. 4-3-1. I'm starting to feel like this could go pretty bad. I'm getting destroyed in team fights, but what can I do? So I still have rejuvenation bead, pick up a longsword for just that bit extra damage. Misfortune's farming, trying to like extend her lead over Graves. Rengar's farming top while Trundle's at base. Not much is happening right now. So I go here, say, Ori, here's the blue that you always keep like crying for. Do I not spend it? So yeah, I lower it. Orianna takes a while to realize that blue's up. Says, don't worry, I'm coming over. So I'm just sitting here taking hits from blue, like, yo, bitch, take your freaking blue. He finally takes it, and I keep moving along. Cat is fed with kills, but she's not too high in CS compared to Orianna. So gold-wise, there's 1,000 gold lead for Orianna, so she's got her Rabid Downs, she's got her Seraph's Embrace, she's got her Needlessly Large Rod, Sork Shoes. Not to be fucked with. Just shows right there in that hit on Trundle. She just melts people's damage. So I say, yo, wait for me before you team fight. Even though I'm only 4-3-1, I still pack a punch. So they're farming while waiting for a team fight. So we've lost the last 2 team fights. We know if we lose this one, considering that we're also down a turret, we're kind of fucked. We're not doing too well. Dragon's not for another minute, so we can't fight over that, like contesting that. So we're just like, let's check out the red. No, the red's not here. We're like, wait a second, this is a jungle fight. Last time we got fucked up in a jungle fight. Let's not go. Then Leona goes in, and we're like, oh, we're going in, and we're like, oh, no, we are not. Let's back out. But we decided, you know what? We can take this cat. We can take this team. You gotta go balls deep sometimes. So I'm just sitting behind, waiting to E, fly on someone, alt Q them so that they're slowed down, take them out, jump onto someone else, alt Q them, repeat. Considering I'm only level 14, I haven't evolved my alt yet, so I haven't gotten that 3rd alt use, but we decided that we got beat in the jungle last time. Let's not do it again, especially not in their jungle. So I come in for some beautiful farming here, just sitting there. Take Graves as cannon minion, be like, hoi hoi. We back off. The other team's methodically searching for wards, trying to pick one of us off and just destroy us. I see Trundle there, fly away, knowing that we cannot fight them. Guessing that their team's right there. We see that they're going a Dragon, so we need to take this. So we're like, oh, we need Dragon here, we need Dragon. But we cannot contest it. Like, I could have tried to E in, you know, smite it, but just don't want to go for it. Don't want to risk it. I'm already 4-3-1, another death, and then it would just be my landslide. So I'm sitting waiting. We get 2 ults off. Leona ult followed by Orianna ult. I come in, get a kill. Shyvana gets a kill. Orianna's killed, but Trundle's also killed. So I go in and kill. She gets killed. Basically, we just wiped the enemy team. Replay of that beautiful ace. Sorry. My bad. So they take Dragon, which does a bit of damage to them. They're still pretty much full health. We're like, alright, we can't contest. Let's back off. I'm just like, alright, might as well use this chance to farm. They're coming mid. They want to push this inhib turret. So So here we go. Leona ult, followed by Orianna ult. Boom. I come in, ult Q, take out their ADC. Come in, boom, Sona down. Orianna gets killed, but we also take down Trundle. Come in for Rengar. Boom, boom, boom. Rengar down. It's boom. We're like, everyone's pinning Baron. I got the ace on that. Now I got a couple kills and then a couple assists off that. 6-3-3. Feeling a little bit better. Got 2,500 gold right now. That's before we even take Baron. Who's tanking? I think Leona said that she'll tank Baron. Yeah, Leona's tanking Baron for us. We know that 7 seconds till Leona respawn. I mean, Sona respawn. We got non-contested Baron. Easy Baron. Boom. Things are looking good. We are down to 1 kill. I mean, down 1 turret. Up 5 kills, though. Up 6,000 gold. Got Baron. Feeling pretty good about this situation. Leona's trying to get a Targons off. She's like, God damn it, Graves, let me get that Targons. And Skype chat. I pick up red, so I got double buffs and I got Baron buff. Feeling pretty badass with all these rotating buffs around me. Got my 3rd ulti, so I'm all nice and red. Feeling pretty OP. Game enders 10-3-5. He's feeling pretty cool about himself. Graves is practicing his whatchamacallit. What is that? Well, not diving, but springboard? I don't know. So Trundle grabs red. I'm about to back considering I have 3,200 gold. Our team's like, yo, should we have Baron, should we team fight? And I'm like, let me recall first. I got a shiz ton of gold. I can pick up some pretty nice items. Finish my Hydra. And Shyvana's like, same here. You got over a couple thousand gold, let me back. I pick up a Hydra and a pickaxe. And do I mess around with anything else? I'm checking Lawn Sword, end up backing it accidentally. So Hydra, pickaxe, and health pot? No, Lawn Sword. I do manage to, instead of getting a health pot, I do manage to pick up a Lawn Sword. So, insane power spike for me. Shyvana manages to, now she has a Bork, a Randuin, and a Spirit Visage. She's feeling just insanely powerful right now compared to the Trundle who only has Bork, Randuins, and a Megatron cloak. So, she is Flash. We're like, yo, Leona, flash over the fucking wall. She's just getting shitted upon by Trundle. Like, he's just taking a dump right on her. So, I come in, boom, try to land on Cat. She totally jukes me. I back out. They're like, don't go in for it. Juked by Katarina, but you win some, you lose some. Get Ori another blue. Baron, I believe, is about to run out. Let me see here. Let me click on it. Does not show. Baron's a little over half spent. So, mid lane, Orianna's 221 to Cat's 154 CS. That's a difference of 12,800 to 10,800. 2,000 gold difference. Pretty crazy. Be right back. Alright, sorry. So, all is going well. Graves is recalling. Trundle's recalling. Basically, they're not looking for the team fight. Dragon and 2. We're trying to decide what to do. We're down a turret. Trying to decide which turret do we push. Which turret of the second line do we start with. Cat searching for wards. Does not want to get surprised by another team fight. Because if we jump on them with Baron buff, she's going to get melted. She needs to be the one with the surprise and the ult. So, we're saying that we need to go in while we still have Baron buff. I spot a ward. Take it out. Sitting around waiting for my team to engage, but they've just destroyed the minions, and Graves tries to get a hit off, but can't really do much against the turret. So he's landing a ton of crits here, it looks like. But I say, yo, Rengar's right here. He's going for me. Really does no damage. He's really pissed. Basically, he's just pissed that I took his farm. He's like, hey, you jerk. I'm just fucking around with him, saying, I got Baron, you got nothing on me. I move around saying, they told me just go farm, bot lane, ton of farm there, and then they changed their mind, they come back. I'm like, whatever, we let Leona be the team captain for this game. maybe not the best idea, but he's the highest elo of us all, so even though none of us really play ranked often. I believe actually Graves, he hasn't played League in a few months, but he was Diamonds last season, either that or Plat, I don't know. So we decided to go in. I jump in, destroy Misfortune, go in, destroy Cat, jump in, destroy Sona, triple kill, just go in, try to get a quadra kill on Trundle. Leona does get the ace, but hey, I mean, I got a triple kill. It's 9-3-4. Feeling pretty good. Leona tries to tank turret for us, ends up dying and actually giving Trundle the kill. But you're like, dude, what the hell? Now you have now you're dead for 45 seconds and you just gave Trundle a kill. But whatever. We managed to also, since with a huge respawn timers, grab inhib turret, inhib itself. Right now we're just saying we could probably take one of the Nexus turrets. Don't want to risk it with Katarina coming back to ulti us and just destroy us. So we decided let's just take Dragon. End up double warding, a bit of a miscommunication. We said place a ward here, we need to place a ward here, and two people did it at once. I jump in, start Dragon, the rest of my team follows in suit. Except for Graves, he's just like, look at all this beautiful farm for the taking. So Shyvana takes Dragon. We're what was it, 3 for 4 on Dragons? Feeling pretty good. I'm going for white, 9-3-4. Got 2,600 gold to spend. I got how big's my lead? I have like a 3,700 lead on Rengar. They're pinning like crazy over there, thinking that we're hiding in the bushes. Guess what? We're not. They go to check Dargan. Guess what? Dargan's dead. They're like, shit. Not good. We're down 9 kills. We're down a turret. We're down over 10,000 gold. What are we gonna do? Rengar's trying to surprise, gank someone. No one's there though. Leona and I'm about to recall. Say, you know what? Leona's like, dude, I don't want this farm. I'm a freaking support. I don't want this farm. I get a bit from Targon. Say, you know what? Look at all this farm. Boom, jump in, take some of it, so I can go back and try to grab my Last Whisper and Guardian Angel. I won't be able to grab them both off the bat, but it doesn't hurt to get some extra farm. We see the enemies are about to push mid lane, so we're grouped, but Leona and I are back in first. I pick up Last Whisper, and I decide that the armor part of the Guardian Angel would be the best part to first get, because I don't have quite enough. I need about 500 more gold before I can finish Guardian Angel. Once I get that, I will be a lot more aggressive and more eager to jump in on the enemies and just don't delete them without having to worry of getting killed and having like a 50-second timer. So Leona goes in, Cat flashes. Ulti after she engages is a little interesting. I jump in, try to take on Sona, have to get out, but do manage to take Rengar. Just basically take Cat. She Zhonya's, but doesn't do anything. I still take her out. I jump in, try to W her. Oh yeah, I do W her. I hit her with my W to finish her so I can get another jump. Say I'm a little low on health. If they turned on me, they could get me. I'm just going to back off. The rest of my team is going in. I think I go for blue, or do I just go for the recall? Oh no, we go for Baron. Yeah. They're questioning going for Baron or Nexus turret. I said, you know, they have 2 people still there to defend. Sona could just keep healing Trundle. Let's just take Baron. That'd be uncontested with Rengar dead. Early smite, just like I said earlier, I did it before, so I did it again to kind of joke with them. They're like, what the hell, dude? I'm like, come on, Rengar's dead. The other team doesn't have smite. I have Q. So I show them I can still take him with my Q. Leon and Trundle having a little trouble with supersized minions. Do manage to finally take him out, but we've already managed to take our second Baron. And we're doing pretty good. About a 15,000 gold lead, equal in turrets, up 12 kills. 39 minutes in, but we're feeling pretty good. It's about to be finished. We got our second Baron. Oriana's like, yo, get me blue again. Graves has Guardian Angel. I have Guardian Angel. I'm 11-3-5. Shyvana's 10-3-11. Graves is 8-5-13. Oriana has 22 assists. Leona has 21. We're about to finish. We're ready to finish. So we all have Baron buff. We ward Dragon, but there's no Dragon. Just take out their pink. Just a little spit on them after they've already done. A little kicking the people who are down. I go for some last farm. Really no need for it by now. I have a full build. Just trying to clear in case we want to push out bot lane. So midget dwarf takes red. We decide, you know what? Let's go in for a final time. Does the thing again. She always ults afterwards. It was still a good ult, but she like ease in and then ults. Not necessarily the best idea for the rest of like. By the time she does that, the rest of the team's like, yo, you should have waited for like now we can't catch up and like help you after you initiate. So we destroy inhib, decide to recall. Shyvana wants to recall. She gets punched around. I'm like, yo, we need to help her out. We need to help her out. They're like, alright. She dragons away. I just throw out a W. Leona misses her E. Decides, you know what? Let's go. Orianna ult. Boom. I jump in. Try to take him out. Come in. Proc Misfortune's GA. Take out Sona. Take out Misfortune. Trundle's just like running around. Really like, you know what, Trundle? We don't need you. We'll just take out the Nexus turrets ourselves. So we go in, we take one Nexus turret. I'm tanking them though, which is not necessarily the best idea with Kha'Zix. So Trundle tries to focus me. I jump out, he gets killed. I have a Guardian Angel anyways. Didn't really need to jump out. And we finished. That was GG. First ranked game for me, solo queue or fives or really anything. That was my first ranked game. Felt pretty good about the win. 13-3-5. Got my full build. 17,000 gold. Most on my team. Later on, I couldn't be shown that I did the most damage on the team. So that was a pretty good placement. Any comments? Please let me know what you think. Let me know what I could have done better, what you thought was good. Let me know if you want to play sometime. I'm down for playing with new people. And some normals or something. If you want to 1v1 me, go for it. I mean, I won't say I'm anything special, but I'll hold my own. Please rate, comment, subscribe. This has been Ninja Taco from Thirsty Television. Stay thirsty, my friends.